Hello, hello. Welcome back to some more exciting Mass Effect. Getting into some more of the story missions. I mean, this is technically a side mission, but it's Grunt. You know, it's story to me. How could you not do Grunt mission? Now, I'm pretty sure the last stream we already looked at the planets in this system and the one with the mass relay, so I think we're good to go. Like, I'm pretty sure I set it up to where we could just jump right in it. And here we go. Yes, hello, M. Hopefully that music was actually playing. The way I have my setup, I can't really like hear it as it's playing. All right. Oh no, who am I bringing to help out our best friend Grunt? M. Any suggestions? Or anybody? I don't think I've actually used Javik in a mission yet. It's like, sorry, Javik. Oh, man. And, tonight, this week, I am trying... Ooh, got it. This week, I am trying to do longer streams. But I'm not feeling too great today. I wasn't feeling great yesterday, and so I might cut the stream a little short tonight. We'll see. If my stomach settles down, then I'll keep going. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I figured I'd catch you before, you know, everything starts. Javik and Liara? Yay! Team Prothean. One of my lame team names. Oh yeah, I get to do different weapons and stuff. Ooh. Let's see. You know what? I'll do what I was going to do before. I'm going to pull out the Matic. I do like this thing. Now, this requires a bit of aiming with the scope on it, so we'll see how this goes. I might have to warm up a little bit. And pistol, You know, how about an SMG? Not that one. Yeah, with the Hurricane. With that, because that's all I got. Oh, man. Hello, Colby. How are you today? Tonight? I was going to say what day it was. It might not even be that day where you are right now. Alright, looks good. Avenger. Ew. God, we're giving him the big guns. Oh yeah, well, this is the well, yeah, that'll work. Well, also I was thinking about the Ravager guys, which I hate, by the way. But that can be my secondary weapon use. Which means I will go with a pistol because it's more accurate. But yeah, we'll do shotgun. This is one of the missions that we know husks are coming. Now my shotgun choice isn't great. Let's be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the shotguns in this game. I don't like the katana. Scimitar's okay. Raider. Eviscerator. I'll go with the Eviscerator. Or the Carbine. I gotta go with the Carbine. The Carbine is too fun not to use. My Darth Sidious gun. Especially with the ammo. And, oh, my poor recharge rate. I'll go with the Reliable Eagle. If I had the Carnifex or the Paladin, I would use it. But yeah, this looks decent. Javik is going big gun. Big gun and Executioner pistol, why not? Damage and power damage. Liara. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with this. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like this loadout for Liara. Alright, confirm. Tech Mastery or Overload? Yeah, let's finish off Overload. One additional Chain Lightning, so that's 3 total. Or, oh, I kind of want to do damage. I don't want to do damage. That is a big increase. Yeah, I already did chain once. And I could level up cryo or sabotage your turret. 30% more damage from overheat or power duration. Kind of like in the duration. Yeah. Whoops. I meant to hit B to back out of that, and I backed out all of it. Oh well, I can level them up.
Has there been any change in the situation, Commander?
Our backup is waiting for us at the drop point. Arlac Company. Krogan Commandos.
That's correct, Shepard. They are an accomplished unit. Their decisive action in liberating a colony from Batarian pirates made them famous.
Good to hear. Other than that, there's been no word from a team of Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni relay.
I don't like the sound of this. The Krogan would have come prepared to fight.
We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported.
Still, it's troubling there are rumors at all. It's been years since you released the last Rachni Queen on the condition she'd disappear forever. She was desperate to save her race.
Just be ready for anything.
I wonder what Javik's opinion on that is. My Shepard letting the Rachni Queen go.
Yeah, shuttle just arrived. You better get moving, Team 2. See anything, let me know.
Grunt?
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems with the Council while they prepared for war. But the situation changed.
Yeah, they got bigger problems, all right. That's why I'm out here running Arlac Company. They're tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
Yay, Grunt. Space Child Grunt. And I know I've said before, specifically for sequels, that sometimes I don't like when games just throw characters from the previous games in here randomly. Mass Effect 3 kind of does that, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm biased towards it, but I like it. I think it's done well enough. Like, it makes sense that Rex is in charge of a Krogan group of soldiers. But I've played some games in the past where, again, it was like the kind of like, even 10-2 is kind of guilty of that. I like 10-2. I love 10. But it does feel like sometimes NPCs in 10-2 just show up randomly. It's like, just pick a name out of a hat. It is kind of funny, though. Like, everywhere Shepard goes, he just sees people he knows.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How did you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Rex put Arlac Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tachanka and became part of Clan Erdnot. I was an equal, and being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I collected a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if your Krogan are half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. A chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
Yes, you are the one. The Krogan who occupied my quarters on the Normandy. You left your mark.
What? Who is this, Shepard?
You shouldn't be so anxious to face the Rachni. They were formidable opponents, even to my people.
Ask me later.
Whatever you say.
We don't know if the Rachni had anything to do with this. We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong. Like a bad wound. Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
A nest might be fortunate. We could end this here.
Arlac Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Sounds good. Take what you
All
need
right.
and move out.
And apparently what Javik said, the Rachni were a known thing in his cycle. I didn't think they were around that far back. At least in space. And they see Rachni as giant bug people, but they're pretty smart. Ooh. I got big boy shotgun now. Alright, got everything. Cool. And I'm surprised Grunt didn't say anything more to Liar. Doesn't he... Isn't it a thing in Citadel where Grunt maybe has kind of a crush on Liara? Just a little bit? I think he comments on how blue she is when he's drunk.
Overconfident. It's their weakness.
No, the Krogan have plenty of strengths, so I'll take that as a weakness. Nope, nope, wrong way. Alright, so again, going into 3 the first time, I did not know anything about the game. I was always wondering what the Rachni choice would do in 3. You didn't see it in 2.
Right behind you.
Makes sense that you would see what happens in 3. A little disappointed in the fact that this kind of happens the same, sort of, no matter what you do. But again, from a game-making perspective, it'd be hard not to. Because if you didn't save the Rachni Queen, there'd just be nothing here. One of my friends and I were talking about, what if we made like a Mass Effect 4? How would you make the game different and show everyone's outcomes? Because at the end of 3, the Geth could be dead, the Quarians could be dead, the Krogan could be dying. It'd be very difficult to think of ideas that would work.
You ready to go?
Oh, I get to talk to Grunt.
What did you do after the Collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on Tachanka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were like fighting with practice weapons. They had no bite, no impact. I needed the blood and pain. I made mistakes, but I learned.
Tell me more about this company.
Arlak means Eye of Wrath. We are named after the fierce Tachanka sun. Rex handpicked us from different clans to show a united Krogan. We were sent because we're the strongest.
Oh, it's kind of like what I did with my Blitzball team in Final Fantasy X. I made my diverse team to show unity and strength.
I am assuming direct
Oh,
control.
thank you for the host music, and damn it, I forgot to change the Kappa thing again. But hey, thank you. Hello.
Did Warlord Okir imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your creation?
Okir ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You proved that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands they die.
Oh, but I saved them once. Come on, Grunt. Oh. You know, okay. I'm not what you would call an anime person. So I have never seen any of that. The only anime I have ever seen besides like little bits and pieces from just pop culture stuff is, of course, Dragon Ball Z. Of course, that's the one I've seen. But hopefully it's good.
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well. They weren't going anywhere. Doesn't matter. We're here to find the Rachni and burn them out.
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well. They weren't going anywhere. Doesn't matter. We're here to find the Rachni.
All right, let's get going.
Finally. Right behind you, Shepard.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird to me. Grunt is obviously like the Canderous and HK-47 of Mass Effect 2. He's like more the renegade character. I still like him, but I'm also good guy Shepard. I'm it's conflicting. It's like, again, like in like Knights of the Republic 1, bringing Canderous and HK on a mission, and you're a light side character. I still like him though. Yeah, thanks, Grunt. And yeah, I survived falling through
Everyone all right?
a planet, the atmosphere of a planet. I'll be fine.
Shepard! You in one piece?
Looks like we're all okay. Keep in radio contact.
On our way!
Although I guess I technically didn't. I kind of said that wrong. Shepard did not survive re-entering a planet's atmosphere. Or I guess entering. He never actually went to that planet before. That was his first time there.
ahead of us.
I see it. Grunt, got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
Yeah. If he has this weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
Is that webbing?
Looks like it.
Oh, going into a big insect lair, not my idea of fun. I am not a bug person. Doesn't mean I want to commit genocide against them, but I just don't like bugs.
Everybody be ready.
Ooh, creepy.
Did anyone see that?
Confirmed.
Nope, nothing there. Now, of course, this has kind of an alien feel to it.
I see something.
Yeah, what is that?
Ooh, and that, well, there it is.
Shepard,
We need to be cautious. They're dangerous.
Ow. Ow. I'm just doing what I do in real life if I find a bunch of bugs like this. Just kill it with fire. Nah, that's not entirely true. If, like, me and bugs have a deal, alright? You stay out of the speck of space on this planet that's mine, that I live in, and I'll stay out of your territory, which is the rest of the world. So, just stay away from this little area, and you can have the rest of the world. I don't care.
Those codes, Shepard. Reaper technology.
Maybe.
Alright. I don't want to miss anything. Aha. Now, I guess it would be now I say that, is it possible to get stuck here? I mean, of course, if you just kind of, go around just, but is it possible to run out of enough flamethrower? I mean, I guess, can you kill this with anything else other than the flamethrower, I wonder? You can. I never even bothered to try. Although, I guess if you're a soldier, maybe concussive shot does it? God, the thing is creepy. And it's one of the most annoying enemies in the game. Just a sniper unit that can kill you in a couple shots. Alright, what am I going to do here? Okay.
Good eye.
Ah. Thank you, Liara, for the thing. All right, well, I'm probably dead. I'm not dead yet. Oh, there I go. It's like I should be dead right now. All right, this might take a little getting used to. I am not used to having shotguns.
We got company.
This is gonna tweak my. I have to tweak my playstyle a little bit. Also, I probably should have taken the. I probably should have taken the Rieger carbine because it's sustained fire, and it pops me out of cover more. Powerful though. And when I do my my Renegade Kill Everyone gameplay playthrough, I'm gonna be using the right Rieger carbine, of course. I mean, I can't not use this thing. All right, guys, don't worry. I'll take care of it. You just sit back and do nothing. Cool, Javik, you having fun? All right. Oh, I feel like my claims that, oh, there they go. There they go. Maybe. Guys. There. I feel like my claim that I made earlier, that I think the AI has gotten better in this, I don't know. There they go.
it's the Rachni, or what's left. Another species twisted by the Reapers.
Grunt. Rachni presence confirmed. Modified and very dangerous.
Finally, something to kill. Nothing here yet. Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole. Bad way to go.
The breeding ground must be here. The Reapers are protecting an asset of great significance.
Then you find out what it is. Which, I like this story better. Much better. I like this mission, the story of it, much, much better. if you save the Rachni Queen. Again, I know what they were going for. They had to give you something, or else you just wouldn't have a mission. But the idea that it's just a cloned version of the Rachni, it makes your previous choice not really that important, except if you know what happens if you make a certain decision. If you decide to save the fake Rachni Queen, it backfires big time. Now that I do like. I might not like the cloned Rachni thing 100%, but I do like the fact that if you're stupid enough to take a Reaper created Rachni Queen, it comes back to bite you in the ass. The only weird thing is, it's a weird set of circumstances to get to that point. Because think about it, if you're the kind of person that would kill the real Rachni Queen, whether you want to or it's for the better of the galaxy, why would you then save the Reaper created one? Maybe you've always felt guilty about it. But if you're the kind of person that killed the real one, why would you hesitate to kill the fake one? Only other thing I can think of is if you're
Copy that.
playing without a save file.
Must open somehow.
I think the default without playing with an imported save file is the Rachni Queen's dead. Usually in BioWare games, the default option
Is that?
isn't great.
Very good.
Look out!
Our exit is cut off.
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on.
What was that noise, Shepard? Sounded bad.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
Ah,
That
bug.
hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Get her.
Yeah.
Nah, as much as he jokes around, I know my best space Krogan friend Grunt would dig me out of the rubble. He wouldn't leave me here.
Shepard, I know what happened to the scouts.
What did you find?
They got hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep into the caves. He knew the next team would need help.
They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
No. The Krogans sacrificed themselves to make sure that we would have the flamethrowers needed, even though we don't need them. Sorry, Krogan. Oh, no. That didn't work. Weird. Oh no, it did work. I must have done my Shepard thing and shot the floor again. Running low on flame juice. I know I don't have to destroy some of these eggs, but I can't help it. When there's things like this in a game, I always have to do
Looks like
all
the
of them.
last message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Erebba on the Citadel.
Aww. Oh, you know who this is? Oh, this is the poetic Krogan. No. That's gonna be a sad mission to finish. Char. That was his name. I couldn't think of it for a second. Ooh, good. I almost ran out. Okay. Further into the bug pit.
Area, Commander.
Yeah, there's a fight coming up, isn't there? Yep. Any kind of cover shooter you ever play, it's very obvious when there's a fight about ready to begin. All right. Hit a wall again. Wow, Javik, you're already dead. Well, I feel like my teammates stayed alive better in Mass Effect 2. Nope, stop eating him. I think he was eating someone to get armor back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, cool, they're up there. Awesome. I was going to try to get a free res if they were behind cover. Nope. Oh, did I forget to level him up more? No, now come on. He's okay the way he is. Now, I forgot that when I upgraded him, I then reset the game and brought Garrus instead to the mission to Sirkesh. So I completely forgot to do this. Damage or power duration? Looks like there's going to be another damage one, yep. So I'll do duration and then damage. Lift grenade because I find them really fun. Impact radius or damage? I think the point of lift grenades is to be more crowd control, so I'm going to go radius. Pull, duration, or impact radius. Yep. God, Biotics. I love my engineer abilities, but Biotics have some cool stuff. I'm looking forward to playing through as a Vanguard and playing through Andromeda with Biotics first. Impact radius or force of slam. This one's a little, well, actually, let me do this first. Power damage or health and shields. I'm gonna go with power damage. And slam, force or impact. Yeah, I'm gonna go with impact on this. Certain things I go radius, certain things I go direct damage, like better damage. Okay, I'm switching off this so I have time to do it right now. There we go. You guys go over here.
Yes, Commander.
All right, we're in a much better shape now. Liara, please shoot. Thank you. Beat him up. Be honest, I'm kind of missing my sniper rifle. But, again, that's just playstyle. I'm more of a sit-back person, which is why I need to adjust to the shotgun factor. Like that. I better get used to it. When I start playing Vanguard, I'm using shotguns all day. Oh, yee. God, I do not like bugs. Uh-oh. I know a lot of people have like a... I'm gonna go as far as to say, come on, as a fear, but just bugs in general. The more legs something has, the more I don't like it. Ah, crap. Alright, the grenades gotta stop. Grenades have gotta stop, they're killing me. I feel like my team is letting me down just a little bit here. Well, that's why. Alright, I'm gonna get him up. Oh, come on. Give me this. Give me this res. There we go. I think Liara's a little too far away. I can always try it, though. Go. Yep. He was a little too far. Yep. All right. Crap. Woo! Get out of here, bugs. No one likes you. Alright, well, I thought I had a... Ooh, okay. Good thing I'm dead. With my back, that would have hurt a lot. Alright. I gotta try something new here. You guys move up more, so you have a better shot. And I'll stay back here, where it's safe. And I gotta kill that thing that keeps giving them barriers. There we go. Already doing better. Dark Chan, and I gotta level up Javik again. I didn't save it after I leveled him up. No. Alright. An incentive to not die. I did duration. And I left that alone for now, I think. Impact radius. Impact radius. Not impact radius. And power damage. Okay, well, there we go. I'm all cut up now. To be honest, I think the one mistake I'm making the most, by far, is positioning of my teammates. On a higher difficulties, I guess you just have to do it, and it's something I always forget to do. Alright, well, they're both on the floor now. I mean, my positioning of them can only help so much. Alright. Wait for him to do that. Curveball. Alright. I think I'm down to... Never mind. Bug. Ah, you can't hit me from there. Alright, well, no. There we go. Thank you, Shepard. That always freaks me out. Liara's SMG sound reminds me of the Cerberus turret. It always freaks me out. It's like whenever I'm playing Overwatch and I hear a Doomfist or a Reaper. Even though if I'm not 100% sure there's one on my team and not one on their team, it just I stop all of a sudden. I'm just like, where is it? All right, where are they? Where are they shooting at? Everything's dead. All right, let's go. Save. Job done. For Andromeda, I will probably be playing on the same difficulty I played Mass Effect 1 on, which is just like the highest possible on the first playthrough. Okay. Alright. I also might be turning off my teammates' abilities because I need to use them more often. Like this right here. Yeah! Ow. Ow. One of them didn't get affected. Where did they go? Are they still up there? Okay. Something. What is behind me? Oh no! The lift grenade put him behind me, I think. Bad positioning.
We must be getting close, Shepard. Some heavy fighting. Tough bastards.
Casualties?
It's fine. Krogan fight better angry.
Now, I wish I had a flamethrower to take these out so I don't waste my ammo, but is there a flamethrower here? Don't see one. Oh well. This is kind of like a flamethrower. Oh, poor Rieger. Cal Rieger. The fact that he died off screen is such a shame to him. Like, to his character. Cal Rieger was one of my favorite Quarians that were introduced to Mass Effect 2. The downside to video games and contracts and stuff, like with movies and games, because they couldn't get the voice actor to come back, they were like, alright, I guess Cal Rieger's just dead. It's like going into a Marvel movie knowing that someone's contract's about to run up or expire. And they haven't heard anything about renewing it. You know they're probably dead, or at least they're going to retire or something. I try to ignore that kind of stuff because it is kind of spoiler territory. It's like real life spoiler in a sense.
The thrive on toxic planets. Strange to find them in a breathable atmosphere.
The Reapers have altered more than just...
Since I'm not really on social media that much, I'm lucky enough where I don't see spoilers that often, which is nice. Like when episodes 8 and 9 came out, Star Wars didn't have anything spoiled. I went opening night for that reason. Hell, I didn't see Infinity War
Army down here.
until like a month after it came out.
Alarming rate. These places would hide their numbers until it's too late.
I agree. And they're throwing everything they've got at us so we don't reach the nest.
I kind of give credit to people I used to work with. I let them know that, like, hey, I'm not gonna see Infinity War for like 3 or 4 weeks after it comes out, and luckily, not one of them talked about the movie around me. Like, they were nice enough to remember that. It was like, no, that's cool. That's cool. Although, since the movies are based on a lot of the comic storylines, and I know them, you kind of know what's going to happen regardless. But there's always that chance they deviate, which is fun. You don't see it coming. Get him, Krogan.
Blocked and getting overrun.
I'm on it.
Move it, Shepard.
When I talk about my favorite characters from Mass Effect 2, I tend to leave Grunt out of the conversation. I like him, but I can't help but say like Garrus and Tali and Thane and Legion and Mordin over him. So it's tough competition. Like I said before, though, there are 3 tiers.
Come on.
There are 3 tiers of Mass Effect teammates to me. It's like awesome tier, pretty good or great tier, and then just blah. And there's a lot of people in that top tier. Oh, there it is. God, they're running.
Thanks, Shepard. That wasn't webbing stopping us. That was Reaper tech.
We ran into it too.
The Rachni have backed off for now, but they can smell our wounds. Any worthy enemy would regroup and finish us. Soon.
We're close, Grunt. Those barriers were protecting whatever's down that passage.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that moves. Buy you some time.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I have ammo. Krogan, get ready!
Well, luckily I have ammo too. Yay. Oh, nope. Now I have less ammo. That was weird. I picked up one and erased the other. Alright, well, I lied. I have less luck now.
More eggs.
Take it slow.
Ugh. Everyone has their environment in a video game that makes them very uncomfortable to be in. Like, some people have certain things. Like, I know a certain person has an underwater kind of thing. But for me, I'm not a huge fan of the Temple of Doom, cave with all the bug scene. Oh, I gotta change the color of my armor. I forgot to do
does
that.
not look like a Rachni nest.
Grunt, we've located the central chamber.
Good. We got your back, Shepard.
Move it! Damn it!
Don't worry, I'm sure there's something I can destroy to make it go away. It's fine. It's a video game. Of course there is. Aha! Oh, that works.
Heavy resistance.
This is it, people!
You know, this thing might blow through ammo. It's very short range, but it is fun. And Javik, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. All right. Oh, man. I see why the Prothean's lost. All right.
We need to find the power node.
Hello? There we go.
Heavy resistance.
You guys go here.
This is it, people!
I'll, oh, never mind. I will stay over here. Uh-oh. Alright, guys. I really need someone to be able to do something here because I'm about to die. Stasis. Huh.
We need to find the power node.
Alright, before I even do that.
As you wish.
Confirmed.
Alright, I'll do it again.
Heavy resistance.
This is it, people!
Okay. Doing fine. Doing fine. Did that singularity just fail immediately? What happened? Oh, I'm probably gonna die here. Nope, I'm still alive. I'm good. No, I don't want to get him up. Whew. I need to get into the mood here. Like whenever I play games, like I need to warm. You know what I mean? I need to warm up a little bit. I'm not doing too well. I'm making stupid mistakes. My aim isn't great. I need to wake up here. All right. And Javik, I'm gonna get you up. Just please live. Yeah, one-on-one Ravagers are terrible. You just time their shots and kill them. It's especially when you're playing multiplayer. It's when you're facing a bunch of stuff head on, and then all of a sudden there's one in the back. It's a sniper unit. Not very dangerous up close or by themselves, but when they're mixed in with everything else, they're very dangerous.
Come on, we gotta get past these barriers.
There must be more power nodes on the other side.
All right, put the flamethrower down. You know, I realize this. I've been neglecting my my drones, my little drone friends. Have some fun. See, it's times like that where I feel like I've severely underestimated biotic abilities. I used to hate biotics playing through Mass Effect. I never used them. And then I kept reading like, oh man, biotics are so overpowered in Mass Effect 1.
Stay focused.
I kept thinking like, no, they're not. But then after playing it, yeah, they kind of are. Like, Singularity is great for crowd control. I was thinking, like, oh, nothing's better than my soldier class. It's the best thing ever. Well. Okay. Alright. In a bit of trouble here. I will say this, though. Soldier has is at the top for survivability. Although, I forgot, Infiltrator actually also has that ability. What's it called? Immunity. Where it makes you just not take damage, basically. Alright, I need to take care of you. I am super dead. I am not dead. Alright, come on, fire at me. There you go. I'm trying to remember the mechanics of this enemy. I think if you break the sacks on them, they take more damage from bullets. I think. I could be wrong. Of course, the downside of that is it releases a bunch of bugs. Alright, I should be fine. There's only 2 enemies left, I think. Uh-oh. Here comes more. You turn around, there's just an immediate grenade in my face. Ah, this is why I hate grenades. I had nowhere to go. It's like the one cover in the room has a grenade on it.
Come on, we gotta get.
There was one thing about the mechanics in this game I could change. It's the grenades, please. This is my memories of playing this on Insane. The first time through the game is grenades get me killed. I want to take one of the shield boosting abilities as my backup, as my bonus ability, just so I can use it before a grenade explodes. That might be what I do. At least it's not as bad as Cerberus. Cerberus, there'll be grenades everywhere. These guys, not too many. Oh, I didn't time that right. Owies. Owie, owie, owies. Ooh. Alright. Okay. Let's change my tactics up a little bit. I'm gonna take out the cannibals so they stop throwing grenades at me. How about that? Dark channel. No, just slam it. That did nothing. Did nothing. That's better. Yeah, I'm liking this tactic more. Yes, the Ravagers are more deadly, but if I take out the Grenadier people, it's so much easier. Alright. Can I save it? I can. Alright, stay away from the goo. You know, maybe I thought about doing this. Maybe I should play a little multiplayer.
Stay focused.
I might play a little multiplayer to get my numbers up. I know it's not needed, but why not try to get my numbers as high as possible? And we can see how bad I am at the multiplayer now that I haven't played in so long. I have nothing unlocked on PC version. I played it for like 2 hours total. Randomly, like months and months ago. Oh, hello. Alright, Grenadiers. Grenadiers. Good throw. I feel like that didn't happen as much in 2 as it does in 3. The thing where I just incinerate the wall in front of me. Where my abilities keep catching on the walls. Alright. I'm gonna stop doing that. Dark Channel. That is... Oh, I forgot how loud that is. I forgot Dark Channel is notorious for being super loud. That's right. In, Okay. Alright, not good. Not good. This is gonna kill me, isn't it? Oh. Whoopsie. I remember, Emma, watching your stream and you couldn't use Javik because his Dark Channel was just an assault on the ears. Alright.
The enemy is as relentless as they were in our sight.
You keep saying that, Javik. It's not helping. Okay, take out the grenade people. Good. One down. Might as well take this out now because I can. Yep, there it goes. Now, why was that so much easier? I swear, sometimes I feel like I have a split personality when it comes to video game playing. There are times where I'll just die over and over and over and over again, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, well, that was easy. Maybe it's a focusing issue. Who knows?
There are more than I imagined.
That would explain some things. People that I play Overwatch with swear that sometimes they'll see me just walk into like 6 enemies, and then they ask me like, "Why'd you do that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I just lose focus and just kind of go wherever I want. Tell you what though, blaming all this stuff on the personality of my Shepard, I'm gonna have to step it up on the next Shepard playthrough. I gotta have better memory. I have to have a better sense of direction. But on the plus side, I can be I can roleplay it a bit and be just a psycho. That'll be fun. Let out my inner Sith Lord. Come on, everyone has that. Anyone who loves the game Knights of the Republic has played through Darkside at least once. Oh, no. Alright, Javik, you go up there and I'll help Liara. Liara. There we go. What was that sound? Okay.
The Ragnar are backing off. Whatever spooked them won't last. Finish the job.
Copy that.
Hey, long time no see.
Goddess!
Ceased.
What are you?
The last queen. We listen for the children. They are silent. Although the machines come and take them to war, they die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
The sour note of the machines is everywhere.
God, this Ragnar Queen cannot catch a break, can she? She dodges the genocide somehow. Lucky enough in that sense. Then she gets taken by a bunch of humans experimenting on her. Children are turned into mindless things. Then I let her go. Then the Reapers find her and fill her full of tech and make her children fight. And I feel sorry for her.
I let you go back in Novaria. You promised not to interfere anymore. The Ragnar were supposed to disappear.
We remember. We kept our promise. Retreated back through the relay. We started a new home. Beautiful children. Harmony.
Javik, what are you doing?
The machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of sour notes drowned us out.
They They can't hurt you anymore.
We understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free. If they can return, they will destroy us all. Release us! We're getting movement here. A lot of movement.
Copy that, Grunt. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us!
She's badly wounded. She needs time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, Arlec Company dies. Is that clear?
Oh no. And when I first played this, when I saw this, I was like, no! This is like the choice on Vermeer, but actually difficult. Because the Rachni Queen wants to fight for the same reason the Krogan want to fight. They're unborn children. Like, that's such a relatable thing. As much as the Krogan, like, beat on the Rachni, I feel like they could become allies. Like, they're fighting for the same thing. They're trying to rebuild their race. But just this thing, it's like... And at this moment, it's like, do I have to pick between Grunt and letting all the Rachni die? That's so, oh, it's so bad. But no, I'm going to help her escape.
Listen up. Arlec Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team! On my way!
Commander?
That's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose.
I still feel bad for making Grunt lead his teammates, though.
Now get us out of here.
Don't worry, Grunt. We will avenge your team. And the Rachni will... I mean, think about it. The Rachni were destroyed by the Krogan, but now they were the Rachni Queen was saved by Krogan. In the future, maybe we'll even see some Rachni and Krogan interactions.
The shuttle's down that path. I'll hold them off.
Oh no.
Get
It's
out of here,
piano.
Shepard.
I hear piano again. It's never a good thing in this game.
My turn.
Oh, this was such a messed up thing to watch my first time through. I thought he was dead. I thought I killed him. I thought that if I made that choice, he was guaranteed to die. I would say this is a very, very weird piece of music to be playing while watching this, like out of context, like seeing this and hearing this music, it's really weird. But for Grunt, it makes perfect sense. I legitimately thought Grunt was dead right there.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
However, like a true Krogan, takes more than that to kill him.
Grunt!
Anybody got something to eat?
You. Shepard's all bluggy now. Gotta change my armor when I get back. Was planning on doing that anyway.
I'm reviewing your report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time. I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
Yay, new ally. It's a bug. I mean, it's a bug, but
made it out of there. Sounds like I missed a hell of a fight.
It was bloody, Rex. We could have used you.
Too busy talking rather than fighting. Feeling restless. A war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace. I heard you made some kind of deal with the Rachni Queen. If they get out of hand again, it's your ass on the line.
Understood.
I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
You could say that.
We'll get him patched up, back in the fight.
Good to hear.
I should get back to it. Keep me posted, Shepard.
Morning.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Now calm down, Rex. He wasn't there. None of us were, you old person.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Yay. Now, I don't think that... I mean, that really wasn't like a main mission, but I might have unlocked some new dialogue, so guess what time it is? I won't be doing this after every mission, but after main missions, like story missions, and after missions like the one we just did, I'll talk to everyone, just in case. At the very least, I'll talk to people that matter. Like, I'll talk to Rex and I'll talk to Morden. They might have something new. And I go, ooh, got aliens. And yeah, armor... Well, remember, in Mass Effect 1 was like loot crazy. It was so many guns dropping, which made them kind of not as special. But it also had ammo, which was taken over by abilities in 2 and 3. But it also had mods, and also had armor mods. They very simplified it in 2, and they brought back some weapon mods in 3. So they kind of like went in the middle a little bit. But yeah, part of Mass Effect 1 I miss is the loot. Could it have been done better? Yes. But I miss getting... I miss loot. I miss opening stuff up and getting items. In this, you don't do that. Rachni workers. Not all mindless insects. The Rachni are capable of feats of engineering capable with any sentient species. While initially greeted with suspicion, the Rachni workers dispatched to the Crucible have integrated into the project smoothly. They work especially well on tasks that benefit from group work, and senior Crucible staff members are learning to trust the Rachni with more complex problems. Oh, that's nice. We're all getting along on the Crucible. We got Rachni workers. We got Dr. Chakwas is there for some reason. Kasumi is there stealing stuff. Alliance 3rd Fleet, huh? I think it was this one. The SSV Nairobi is a top-of-the-line cruiser with the showroom finish of a ship just off the factory line. As it has never seen warfare, the Nairobi's officers have been running mock battles in preparation for real enemy contact. Anything else in there? No. Krogan. The perfect Krogan was thrown into the world without a past, a name, or a cause. After destroying the Collectors with Commander Shepard, Grunt returned to Tuchanka to learn what it means to be a Krogan. After countless arguments and brawls, the clans have granted Grunt a modicum of acceptance. Tough, wary, and cunning, the young Krogan knows this experience will pay off now that it's time to fight the Reaper forces. Yeah. Ancient Tachakan legends claim that the Arlek wastes, named after the system star, are where the first warriors died in battle. Arlek Company is made up of Krogan from all over Tachanka, each chosen for their strength, ferocity, and fighting experience. No Krogan community would dream of sending anything less than its finest warriors to represent their clan. The honor of who's to be chosen for the company has started more than one brawl. Not surprising. Updated. Arlek Company is led by Grunt, a genetically engineered perfect soldier who fought the Collectors with Commander Shepard. While young, the Krogan has survived just such brutal battles that the older warriors of the group have begrudgingly accepted his command. Updated. Grunt was appointed representative of Clan Erdnot in addition to becoming head of Arlek Company, a political appointment not lost on the other clans. Grunt sees this new position as the first large victory he has won on his own. The respect of his people is difficult to come by. And then, of course, the bad one. Wave after wave of Rachni overwhelmed the Arlek Company on Utuku. While fighting an impressive enemy to the death is considered an honorable end for a Krogan, Arlek Company was effectively wiped out. Oh. See, that sucks. But saving the Rachni, I'd say it's a decent trade-off. Plus, we're curing the genophage. That's plus. That's why lying to the Krogan about the genophage is so brutal. You convince the Krogan to go to their deaths fighting the Reapers, and they don't have then they don't have the ability to get their numbers back. I mean, I'd imagine if you don't cure the genophage, it effectively ends the Krogan race. There'd be so little of them left. Alright. Like I said, I'm only going to talk to people that would probably have updated dialogue, like Rex and Morden. The people that are only here for the act.
Need something, Shepard?
I think we're good there.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
All 4 of them? That sucks.
You hear we had to evac another colony? We're losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did, we could drop an asteroid on them.
I think that's what you would call a war crime, but I'll be honest.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Bennu.
Ooh.
We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
There's a fetch quest for that. Anyway, let's be honest. It might be like kind of against the rules to drop asteroids on colonies. If there was such thing as like a Reaper colony, I would not be opposed to the idea. It's the Reapers. They're a little different than a normal enemy. Okay. Talk to you. Got anything, trainer?
You know, my lab studied the Rachni. Long-distance communication with no time lag, the ability to control workers, and at close range, the Queen can even speak through dead or dying members of other species.
Glad they're on our side.
If we can develop instant long-range communication without quantum entanglement, maybe when this war is over.
And yeah, that's one of the positive things. Like kind of like with the Quarians and the Geth working together in the long run. Imagine the Rachni with the rest of the galaxy. They have some interesting tech and abilities.
Commander?
Alright, I'm going to go change my armor. And this was the armor colors that Jay recommended, the purple and yellow. Time to change it up a bit. Do I have any new helmets? I do, finally. I have the Sentry interface. And I'm not a huge fan of this thing. It's okay. A little bulky. I usually go with this. Chest piece. Ooh, a new one. It's not bad. We'll go. You know what? We'll go through some of the new stuff. Some of the new stuff we picked up. No, I am never using these again. They are too bulky. I can't shoot past them. That looks pretty good. These are the new ones. Material. Let's be not shiny this time. Pattern. Okay. What's a combination that would be good for this? Let's see. We're going to Tachanka, right? Tachanka's a pretty yellow and orangish place. So how about like a... Yeah, how about like a dark orange kind of color? And maybe like a red? Doesn't look great. It doesn't look great. And why do I still have yellow on me? Wait, can I not change that pattern on there? Is that always yellow? Or is it the actual pattern color? No, it's pattern color, okay. Even if you don't have a pattern on, I guess that's technically the pattern. I mean, that's not terrible looking. I think it's the red. It just doesn't look quite right. Why is it... I mean, I know my eyes are a little messed up, but that's purple, right? Like, this is reddish-ish, more reddish than purple, but on here it's just straight up purple. How about just a black? Or even like this dark, like, blood red. That kind of fits with the, that kind of fits with Tachanka. Dirt and blood. And the pattern doesn't match as well, so I think I'll go with just like a black with that. Yeah. Well, that's a green. Yeah, black probably would be better. I don't know, this is like, I don't know. I'm not really good with colors, like combining colors to make things look nice, obviously. That's a little more charcoal-y. There we go. That looks pretty good. Oh, and the lights. Change the lights to maybe match the orangish color. Or I could always do black, which is basically just turned off. Or I could do white to make it match the white of the parts of it. That kind of works. Yeah. And how about I change my attire as well? I like the ones in this game better than Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2, I always stuck with the tuxedo, but these, I kind of like these. You got the dress-up one, the more casual one. I'm not going to use this. I'm not doing this. I think this was a mod, actually. So, I'll use it. Hey, Hammy DeVito. Okay, I'm going to talk to Mordin. I think that and I'm going to talk to Javik, because, again, Javik is one of the DLC kind of things where he'll randomly have things to say when you hit A on him, so I'll talk to him too. They're still in the crew quarters, which means they haven't, yeah, they're going to be there until Mordin leaves, I think. Hey, guys.
No, that would... Perhaps stimulate cell regeneration with a... Could... but... Should test with...
That's worse.
I love Mordin.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tachanka.
I think I already talked about all this, I think. Did I, though? I don't think the Shroud would have been an option, because he just mentioned that.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tachanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
And your people put it up?
Yes, when uplift process began. Demonstration of goodwill to Krogan, stabilize climate, impress population. Combined with technological gifts, easy to gain Krogan support against Rachni.
Well, I can see that. They're living in a post-nuclear war world. Yeah, I think everything else I already talked about.
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
And Eve...
Something else, Commander?
No.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
You know what? Since I'm here, might as well go see Garrus and Liara. I think I have a new upgrade that Glyph can help me with. And Garrus isn't here. Oh, he's in the lounge. Oh, look at that. He's somewhere different.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible, Glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
So it's a crime to hide Prothean technology from the rest of the galaxy, huh? I'm sure your people wouldn't know anything about that, Liara. Oh, nothing. All right. Ooh. Grunt addresses new Arlat company recruits. Uh-oh. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Oh, boy. And I don't understand why they gave me me whining padjacks for soldiers. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. Ouch. No one talks to, and then I'm assuming that was a headbutt. Someone help him up. We move out in an hour. Yep. Email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my God, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls. They almost gave Professor Leo a fit. I'll let you know how our next staff meeting goes. Hey, they're nice. They're nice bugs. Entry 3. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror, and I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if he could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Or are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Yes.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
I cheat. I reload save files.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later? I've never seen Krogan move with such purpose. It's a little terrifying. Hello, Shepard.
I got a new power.
At your service.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Garrison the lounge. Which one's the lounge? That's life support.
Wasn't the first time we've faced Rachni.
Really? You've seen them before?
A few years back, on Noveria, Saren and his minions were trying to extract information from the Rachni Queen.
You saw the Queen?
Hell, we spoke to her.
You spoke? I can't imagine that. The things you've done, sir, they're amazing.
Well, it didn't seem that way at the time. Mostly, you're just clawing your way out of one mess and into another, hoping your ass comes along for the ride. Just one word, Shepard. Grunt. There'll be a lot more dead Reapers now. Siding with the giant spiders again, huh, Shepard? Let's hope this finally pays off.
Yes, I know how you feel about that, Garrus.
Most people have never even seen Arachni. The Normandy, we're a regular safari tour.
Oh, if we could get a Rachni team member, I would settle for a Rachni crew member. Like if they brought a Rachni on board the ship that was just like in an area of the ship like this, and you could talk to it and interact with the Queen.
If I never see another spider again, I'll die a contented Turian. Unless they have spiders in the afterlife. Damn. Not right now.
Aw. I love these little conversations, how they change positions, and they have like these little interactions. Again, Dragon Age does this, in my opinion, better, but it's kind of necessary in this kind of games because there's so much downtime. I don't think I really have to talk to anybody else. Yeah, I think I'm good. Plus, I'll be coming back to the ship a lot, so ever so often, even if I just do a bunch of side stuff, I'll then make around the ship. Oh yeah, Joker. I'm sure Joker will have something to say about siding with the Rachni again. Hey, it finally paid off. You save the Rachni in 1 and 3, and you get Rachni on your side.
Don't worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has all factory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you.
You could also turn it off, I guess.
How's Grunt? Our little tank baby's all grown up, huh?
Apparently he'll be on his feet and killing again in no time.
Well, you learn from the best, Commander. Every time he incinerates someone with a shotgun and does that little laugh, he'll think of you. Edie says it was Rachni down there?
Yeah.
I thought they were on our side after you saved the Queen on Novaria.
It wasn't her fault. She got captured. She's with us now.
Until the next time the Reapers sing a sour yellow note of whatever. Commander?
Shepard, I had a question about...
Oh, here we go.
Why is it you never have questions about Asari behavior or Turian behavior?
I tried asking Liara questions about the Asari bonding process. She said I do not guard the secrets of the Normandy's crew carefully enough for her to entrust me with such private information. The Asari word she used translates as blabbermouth. I think she has become a more private person since becoming the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Edie. All right, what to do now? There's something I can turn into the Citadel, but I also know of an N7 mission I can do that'll also give me something to turn into the Citadel. So I will go ahead and do that.
Commander.
But yeah, the missions in this game that reintroduce characters from 2 remind me a lot of the loyalty missions in 2. They're some of my favorite ones. And again, the deaths that can happen in this game, whether they do happen or can happen, are so much more brutal. Because I've said before, they're specific to that person. In 2, when someone dies in the suicide mission, it's whatever. You know, oh, they died in a mission. But this, it's so personal. Like Grunt going down to save us and the Queen, if he did die. Which he can. I think the only thing that affects that is if he was loyal in 2. So in this instance, someone not being loyal in 2 can actually make them die in 3, not just 2. All right. Now this place is I've already been to it. It just doesn't have a percentage on it. Cerberus abductions. I think that's the Benning one. I think. Well, there's also this one. Investigate Cerberus presence. Which one is it? All right, let me check the. Oh.
Faster than light jump successful.
Wait, no. I wanna leave the map. I can't leave the map because there's Reapers.
Successful.
All right, fine. We're going here. All right. We're in Arcturus. Okay, now I can exit. All right, Benning evidence. Okay. Citadel. Oh yeah, I have to find them behind the Krogan DMZ, which I will do. Dr. Bryson. Here we go. Yeah, the abductions is on Benning. And the Cerberus attack is on Tachanka. Okay, got it. So I'm in the system that has Benning.
I found something.
Ooh. Themis. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Themis is one of Arcturus' stable satellites. It rapidly orbits the massive star. What a boring description. It doesn't even talk about its color. It's a planet. Like what's the biggest factor? What's the biggest interesting thing of this planet? It orbits their sun. Cool. As most planets do. How about Irene? One of Arcturus' hydrogen-helium gas giants, Irene had infrastructure in place for fueling civilian and military starships with helium-3 and antiprotons. None of this infrastructure has survived the Reapers. Eunomia. Eunomia is largely made of ice frozen around a metal-poor core. Its deposits were of little use to the humans building Arcturus Station, who favored materials from the asteroids towed into the system. Eunomia lies neglected in the void. There is no obvious Reaper presence here. Even the Reapers don't care. Uh-oh. Now I gotta be careful here. I still have that deal with Jay. If I don't get caught by the Reapers in this entire playthrough, he's gonna give 5 subs to chat. Arcturus Station. Lying at the L5 Lagrange point of Themis are the fused metal fragments of Arcturus Station destroyed by Reaper capital ships. The station once housed the Alliance Systems Alliance Parliament and the nerve center of the military armada. Now it is a cold grave for 45,000 people. So Arcturus Station is just gone.
Faster than light jump successful.
Oh, I need fuel. I can actually pick up that fuel.
Evasion successful.
It'd be funny if I did happen when he wasn't here. I somehow like deleted it. It's like, I don't know. For some reason, stream number 4 just got deleted. Weird, huh? But nah, I wouldn't do that. Would I?
Signal confirmed.
The wreckage of a fuel depot. Only 100. And that's everything. Fermi. It's a rock wrapped in a haze of carbon dioxide and oxygen, though its temperatures and concentrations make it difficult to support life. Many moons and debris are in its immediate vicinity, leading researchers to believe that at some point, Fermi was impacted by something large, launching fragments of the planet into orbit. The wreckage from a satellite station can be detected here. More evidence of the Reaper presence in the system. And Yukawa, a small rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide. After a labor dispute with companies shipping metallic asteroids to the nearby Arcturus systems, Yukawa's iron core and blanket of hematite were briefly mined to aid in the construction of Arcturus Station. Yukawa's reputation as the Scab Planet persists to this day, as its other resources are not particularly notable. So it's good for one thing. Got it. Silva. Named for Mateus Silva, leader of the prospector team that unearthed the Prothean archives on Mars. This ice giant was once home to a large recovery operation for helium-3. In its heyday, the helium-3 flowed freely here to fuel merchant ships commuting from Benning to Arcturus. Oh, there was something else there. I'm sure it was bad news. All infrastructure on Silva has been destroyed along with the colony on Oliveira, its moon. Yep. It's like every planet is just the description of from 1 and 2, and then Reapers have destroyed it. Benning. The nearest garden world to Arcturus Station is the primary source of its food supply and an important staging area for starship maintenance and repair. Occupying the planet would be key in any attempt to retake the system's relay. Scattered intelligence indicates that during the battles of Arcturus and Earth, the Reapers sent a small force to Benning to destroy its combuoys, spaceports, and starships. With the population immobilized and communications cut, the main force concentrated on the larger prize, knowing they could return before repairs could be made or help could arrive. Heat sources in Benning space indicate a non-Reaper presence here. Cerberus. Oh, I can just land here. Okay. All right. All right. What team am I using this time? I haven't used James in a while. You know what? If I'm going to use everyone pretty evenly on missions, why not use him for the N7 missions? Sorry, James. What armor is that? Hold on. This one. That reminds me of something. Well, I can't quite think of it. The eyepiece and the look, it reminds me of something. It's his big bulky armor. It matches his big bulky head. Alright. And you know what? I'll bring Garrus. I think Garrus and James will make a cool team. And as we'll see later, they get along pretty well. Alright. I'm gonna go with a Maddock. Finally. And it's a single shot assault rifle, so an SMG wouldn't be too bad with it. What about the Geth Plasma SMG? Haven't used that yet. Ooh, I got the damage thing. Good. Garrus. We're going to give you the Cerberus Harrier because it's an amazing weapon. That's stupid on him. And I mean, I don't know. There's something about it that just looked slightly familiar with that look. Garrus, you are going to use... you know what? You're going to use the Mantis. Your old rifle from Mass Effect 2. And since he's using the Harrier... yeah, why not? This weird thing. Alright. I'm going to assume that James has some leveling up to do. Just a little bit. Ooh. Health and armor damage by 10%, so that means 5% for me. Or, I go with the extra damage. Give him frag grenades, because grenades are kind of fun. I'm not going to level that up. I do prefer armor piercing over incinerate. Level up Carnage once. Recharge speed or an enemy's... You know what? Cool. Alright. And I need to remember to find that information. It's important. I don't know if it's dog tags or data pad or what, but there's something I have to find here.
Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigation suggested that people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians and public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either lying, or we're dealing with a rogue faction.
And innocents are caught in their crosshairs.
Exactly. Secure the area so we can establish a rescue lifeline to the rest of the city.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
The people down there are counting on you, Commander. Hack it out.
Can't lose sight of the... I mean, I was going to say big picture, but small picture, I guess?
Building an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street.
Reapers are attacking and killing everyone, but we have a chance to try to save a human colony from Cerberus. Might as well take it.
On my way. Keep me
Alright.
Roger that.
Alright. Let me get used to the scope here. Alright, Garrus, give me some bullets. Speaking of the Borg, I've really been thinking about rewatching some Star Trek and Stargate. Like, for some reason, I'm in that sci-fi mood. Probably because I've been playing this. Oh, well. Oh, look, it's my little friend, the turret. Look at Garrus go. Every single one of those shots is connecting. Look at him go. You know what? This might be his weapon of choice now. Holy crap. And that missed. Garrus hits every single shot with that weapon, and I miss a lock-on ability. This gun's ridiculous, by the way. It's so accurate with just no recoil. The no recoil is almost throwing me off a bit. Oh. Tech explosion.
Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
Gotta double time it.
This is one of my favorite multiplayer maps, I think. It's been a while since I played them, but I remember this one fairly fondly. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch Picard, but I think I'm going to wait until the first season's over. I'm just that kind of person. I tend to wait until the season's over most of the time, and then I just binge the whole thing. Basically, it's like Netflix. It's like Netflix mode. Speaking of which, Altered Carbon Season 2 came out. I'm going to have to binge that at some point. With Anthony Mackie as the star. That'd be interesting. Any more? Nope. Okay. It's just, whenever I think of rewatching this kind of stuff, there's just so much. It's like, I want to rewatch Next Generation. Oh, well, then I better watch Voyager 2, because that's the first one I ever watched. It's not my favorite, but I like it because it was my first one. And it's like, oh, well, then I should probably rewatch Enterprise, maybe. It's been forever since I watched that. Run. To anyone reading this, don't trust Cerberus. They're taking people against their will. Just run. Whatever you do, don't look back. Run. But I think Stargate should be on the top of their list. I haven't seen SG-1 in a long time.
There's so many of them.
Look! Reinforcements are here! Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold
Yeah, I'll make sure to check the runes before I go to the last point. I think you pretty much have to just go to the extraction point and leave, so... God, Garrus. What else did I bring? Oh yeah, this thing. I don't know why I brought this. It's a cool weapon, but its damage is so bad. Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, that's down there. Don't care. Nope, but I care about this guy. Turn around so I can get behind cover. Okay. God, Garrus is just annihilating people with that thing. Good job, Garrus. I probably did like 20% of the damage. Switch him back. Oh, wrong button. Garrus, please. Yep, I knew there was someone behind me. Alright. Alright, that was kind of loud. Alright. As soon as I kill all these enemies, I'm going to check all these rooms. In fact, I might want to go back and double check right now. On the off chance that it's possible this mission can end without my approval. Let's see. There was that thing. Can't go that way. I'm trying to access the memories that I have of the multiplayer map, like what the boundaries are. Hopefully the civilians don't die. Uh-oh. Can they die? I don't know if they can die or not. I don't think they can, but who knows. Alright, take this opportunity to check real quick. Nothing here. Here, stop shooting at me, I'm looking. Nope, I lost the lock as soon as I shot him. Nothing in here. This gun does feel really nice. Normally, I can't pull the trigger very quickly, but there's something about this gun's rhythm that I can well enough. Like, my trigger finger's not great, but with this gun, see, that's something that throws me out in some shooter games like Overwatch. It's the rhythm of the shooting. Like Reaper's shotguns and Zenyatta's balls. For some reason, it's the rhythm that you shoot. I end up missing a lot. Then you find that right gun, looking like McCree, when they increased his shooting speed. It kind of fits me better. Alright, keep looking around. Keep looking around. I want to say it's somewhere close to the evac point.
You're clear. Go.
Which means it may be in here somewhere?
No hostiles.
I'm going to save it in case I miss it. Comlog. Svetlana Alexandrov. They have us surrounded. Private security from the depot tried to help, but they got slaughtered. Someone has to know someone has. Yeah, and they're dead.
Reinforcements are moving in to secure the evac route.
Good work, everyone.
Don't know where this thing is.
TLZ, Commander.
Nope. I'm not leaving. It could be something. It could be like just on one of these things over here. Don't see anything. No, I'm not leaving without that data. Or whatever it is. Data, evidence. Well. Oh, what was that? Oh, look at that. Wait, ground floor? Yeah, you want to know it's not down here at least. There. Wasn't in here. Bunks. Bunks. Bunks? Apparently that's one. I'm sure there's more than one. Nothing in here. See. I can't help but grab the ammo even though I'm full. Just a habit. Alright, I'm gonna go over there then. Now I think this is something I could easily just buy at the Spectre's place if I miss it, but might as well find it since I'm here. Save some money. Nemo, if you can read this, stay away from the taxi stand. That place is crawling with Cerberus soldiers. Now Yeah, this is weird. I feel like I should have found it. This is Benning. I think I've kind of checked everywhere. I mean, that might be him for all I know. Nothing in here. Maybe it's a known bug? I don't know. There is nothing here. Weird. Maybe it'll appear in the Spectre thing. Let me see if I at least... Yeah, I mean, it should be here. Huh. I mean, if it's bugged on the map, maybe it will at least appear in the Spectre office and I can buy it. It won't be that expensive. But yeah, I had a feeling it was like... I think it was closer to the evac point, which should be here. Well then. Actually, you know what? One more thing to try. This happens sometimes. I'll reload. Maybe it'll make the asset pop in the game.
Go!
Nope, that's the shuttle.
No hostiles detected in the immediate area, Commander. Reinforcements are moving in to secure the evac route.
Oh well. At the very, I'm pretty sure it's one of those things that can appear. You can't miss it. I think. So at the very least, at worst case scenario, it won't be there at all, and I'm just screwed over from it. But I mean, best case, I'll just buy it for a couple hundred credits or 1,000. I need to go to the Citadel anyway to turn in that one mission. I gotta tell the Asari lady that her poetic Krogan died in a Rachni den.
We're getting reports of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them. Gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll move to liberating the rest of the planet.
I hope we can say the same for Earth.
One day, Commander. For now, we've got our work cut out for us. Carry on.
Alright, to the Citadel.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on video.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Anderson, I forgot to talk to you last time.
Shepard. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close.
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you've already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
No, at least he's still alive. Yeah, as much as I wanted Anderson to be on the team in Mass Effect 3, I like what he's doing. I like his role in this. He's on Earth, coordinating everything. And did I get any new assets? I did. Arcturus 1st Division. I don't even remember getting this. Arcturus 1st Division is a voluntary army of civilians, paramilitary forces, and reserve soldiers who have banded together to stop the Reaper occupation of the planet Benning. Oh, that's why I got it. Yep. To avoid detection by Reaper forces, its members operate in cells, never staying in one place long. A handful of Alliance officers are coordinating the 1st Division, sharing intel and sending supplies to the resistance soldiers. A few Alliance squadrons have been spared to support Benning's makeshift army with trained soldiers. Well, good. As you see from that list, humans are the bulk of our stuff right now. Like, we've gotten to the point where we're still working on getting aliens to help us out. So all we have are humans.
Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
I'll let you know if I think of something.
And that's why they're like such efficient killing machines.
You've got new messages, Commander. Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we may have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
I'm not good at chess, so yeah. My project. I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? Oh, I know what this is. It's a good idea, Liara, but man, it's depressing to think about. And also, this idea was introduced in one of the endings. They actually added a 4th ending to this game where you can just defy the AI and just say, like, no, just kill us all. And this little project she's working on actually comes into play.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
In case we fail.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
Ooh, boy. I can write my own history. Yeah. You know, we'll let you decide.
You know me well enough to fill in the blanks, Liara.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'd like it to be your call.
Well, I'll say Commander Shepard was born on Mindoir, but never let what happened there define him. The commander was also a skilled engineer, the best the Alliance ever offered in battle, in fact. He was a soldier and a leader, one who made peace where he could. And it was a privilege to know him.
Careful, this doesn't sound like a diary.
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
That's a fun little moment between the two characters. There is one thing I'd lightly to add, though. Can we say that Shepard was an amazing dancer? I think it'd be nice to put in there. Well, we'll see soon enough when we get to the Citadel DLC. Okay. So I was going back to the Citadel to turn in one mission and to hopefully be able to buy the dog tags I missed on Benning that should have been there that weren't. Yeah, so once again, to the Citadel, where I'm sure I'll find another mission or two. I know I've said that when I get to Mass Effect Andromeda, the best thing about it is the combat, which I do believe that. But I don't, obviously, I agree with most people that the characters don't look great, like the animations and the faces especially. But the galaxy stuff itself, the space stuff looks pretty good. Like the people don't, the living things don't. But the planet, stars, the galaxy, it looks nice. Alright. Alliance dock. I am not doing the DLC yet. I do not want to make the mistake of hitting that.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'm going to... No.
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
I've done a few missions, so I'm going to just go through every area, just to see if I've unlocked anything. Maybe I'll find one of my shipmates on board. Nothing here. Alright, I might as well go in order. The commons and the refugee area, the holding dock, are the two biggest ones, I think.
One moment, please.
And when I say there's only a few things I missed the first time through, I still remember them. But who knows, I could have missed more. I think, I give myself the benefit of the doubt here. I think I've found all the side missions in this game. Just because I did this. After every mission, I would just go through this area and find stuff. Oh, it's Cortez.
Are you okay?
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. It'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Goodbye, Robert. You give me strength. Thank you. I just need a few moments to myself.
Ooh. Yeah, well, in this game, a lot of death, a lot of loss. Anyone else here? There's Garrus and Cortez. I don't think Garrus is going to have anything for me. Nope. No. And I am interested to see if Kelly shows up. I don't know. The criteria that I thought was the criteria for Kelly showing up might not have been. I kind of hit the middle point a bit. Like I didn't flirt with her enough, but I did flirt with her and then bring it back a bit. She didn't feed my fish, but I don't know. It's a gray area. I'm in the middle somewhere, so I'm hoping that I did the right stuff to get her to come. Because that'd be nice. I like when the characters from the older games show up.
Commander Shepard.
Purgatory. Oh, it's bad Jay's in here. He doesn't get to hear the music.
Now arriving at ward level.
Anyone here? We'll see if James, of course James is hiding out in here. Sometimes he'll be in the, in the refugee area.
No, neither did I. Neither did I. They had it. If he hadn't drawn their fire...
Now, maybe the tags didn't appear because I didn't listen to these guys the whole way through.
Not a goddamn chance.
I don't think so, though. I got the mission. The dad gave me the mission. They're just extra. Alright, all I'm going to do is see if James has anything new to say.
Thanks for the drink.
Alright. Now it's to the hospital where I can talk to Thane and Caden. Maybe they'll have something new too. I'm looking forward to Caden rejoining the team. I was kind of surprised how long this game took to get your teammate back. Now my first time through was Ashley. And I was just like, I wish she was, you know, it'd be cool if she was on my team again. And it takes a while to get her back on the team.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Coming by again, Shepard? I'm flattered.
Nope, nothing.
And I for you. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you...
Wish we could talk more, Thane. You're a cool character.
Welcome to Serta.
Ooh. Take that. I do like how simplified Caden is compared to Ashley. Ashley, there's like 3 or 4 different poetry volumes you can buy. With him, it was just whiskey. Hey, Caden.
Hey, Shepard. If you came to spring me, you're late. I'm getting out soon.
Good to hear.
Maybe you already saw the vid, but I accepted Udina's offer.
Inspector Caden Alenko. That's a big deal.
Only the second human Spectre. It's humbling. Udina thinks they may have a pretty big ceremony, even with the war. And he says a celebration will give folks something hopeful to latch onto.
You ready to take on that responsibility?
You set the bar pretty high, but I'll do my best. It's strange. On Mars, I should have died. The promotion from Anderson, Spectre status. These are terrible days. But I've been lucky.
You're perfect for the job. On Eden Prime, I could see there was something special about you. You're a good soldier.
That means a lot. I'm happy. I want to serve.
I thought you might want to join the Normandy.
Yeah. I have thought about that. I just need to get out of here first, though. Take care of some things. I've been trying to locate my old Spec Ops squads. My students from Biotics Division.
Any luck?
No, probably went underground, but they'll turn up. If they were easy to find, they wouldn't be doing their jobs.
Well, let me know when you're out. Take care, Spectre Alenko.
Stay safe, Commander.
Oh, he didn't call me Spectre Shepard. That would have been a cool little moment. Alright. Now, I need to go to the Commons. I get to turn in that mission. And then I'll swap. I should have gone to the embassies first, but I'll swing by the embassies and see if I can buy that item.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Comments.
1 moment, please.
That is a mechanic in a game that I love, by the way. Any item that you might miss in an area that you can never go back to, there's always a place where you can buy it. The game lets you do it, but it penalizes you for not finding it by making you spend money in a game that has limited money. I'm okay with that.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Ooh, fish. Recoil system. I prefer the lightweight and the damage. Magazine's good too, though. No, I prefer lightweight and damage on that. Fine.
Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Please visit any of our Elcos Combine affiliate
Okay.
branches for any and all.
Gonna go turn in the mission. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot there's active. I've been going back to the elevator constantly. I forgot there's actually like rapid transit in this, which is pretty much the elevator. I think she's down here at one of the shops. Oh, it's Edie.
I have noticed many displays of public affection on the Citadel. The rate seems disproportionately high.
Everybody could die tomorrow, Edie. Hooking up is one of the few things they can do.
I wonder if this is how the Krogan feel.
Welcome to the Citadel.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You need to hear this.
Oh, blue rose of helium. If these humble words reach you, then I have joined my ancestors.
No, no, no.
My dream was to be by your side, a weed beside your beauty, twining together in the warm Tachanka sun.
Oh, Char.
But if my last days must be with Krant, instead of kindness. Still, I will remember the perfume of your scent and the soft touch of your petals. Let my broken bones build a wall around your garden, so you and the flower we planted together can grow safe and strong.
Thank you. I should... I need to go.
Char was a very interesting Krogan. And again, I love this series that like pulls from the other games, like I actually forget their names off the top of my head, but the two, the mother and the uncle, I guess it is, that keep popping up. Stuff like that. It's like, hey, we need like a emotional thing here. Let's put a fetch quest, but have it be characters from the past. It's like, oh well, we need something emotional. How about we could bring back the cool poetry writing Krogan, and he dies, and the Asari finds out. Oh, I heard the Volus homeworld's in ruins. They're all in ruins. Poor Volus, though, they can't fight back. They're literally bankers. They help out, and the Turians help them out, but the Turians have their own stuff to deal with right now. Ooh. Instructors at Grissom Academy have requested facilities on the Citadel to train young students who escaped the attack on the school, but who are not yet ready to join the other students in combat. Citadel authorities will find room for the students if a Spectre approves the request. Yeah? Authorized. Oh, look. There it is. No wonder I couldn't find it on Benning, because it's been here. I also missed this, which I want. And this, which I want. Of course, it's like two things I actually want I missed. I wish there were more of the Spectre choices. I love this in games. Like, I'm weird, but one of my favorite things in Fable 3 were the choices you make on the throne. One of my favorite things in Inquisition was the choices you had to make with your prisoners. With the people that were brought to you, the enemies that you fought, and just random people. Like the guy that throws the goat at the wall. Stuff like that. Oh, he's right here. He's literally right here.
Yes, have you found my son?
I found your son's body in the slums on Benning. He sacrificed himself to save his squad.
I see. Their guilt made them avoid me. They should feel honored by his sacrifice. I know that I do. Thank you, my friend.
God, it's like every mission, it's like, here's evidence that your son is dead, or your husband, or whoever.
Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please.
Can I have a happy mission, please? I guess that's what the Citadel DLC is for.
Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
When people think of the Citadel DLC, they think of the party. I personally sometimes even forget there's missions in that, but there's also the little things you can do on the part of the Citadel that's unlocked, the arcade. Little interactions you can do, like the thing with Zaid. Oh, the thing with Zaid is one of my favorite things, where he's just playing a crane game. I don't know. Zaid's like a ruthless mercenary, but he's playing a crane game. Or the thing with Grunt when he escapes and sets the C-Sec car on fire. Met some old friends at Citadel Memorial. After you left the refugee memorial, I met an old friend who was helping out colonists with logistics. She and her buddies are ex-Alliance pilots, damn good ones, who left the service to build a new life on the frontier. They're homeless now, and when I told them about the forces being collected, they were eager to join. I've attached their contact information to forward to Hackett. Hopefully they can help. Thanks again for helping me through this. I'm feeling good. I think maybe I'll hit Purgatory next trip to the Citadel. Want to join me for some drinks? I literally just left the Citadel. But if you insist... All right, Cortez. I'm coming back. We're going for drinks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Oh, we're going to party.
I'm headed to Purgatory.
We'll have a cab ready for you.
Oh, I know, that's obvious. But come on, I need something. Give me do all the fetch quests have to be depressing? Like, again, like here's the body of your dead whatever. Can I get something fun? Like, here's your puppy who happens to be alive. I don't just bring back a dead puppy.
Why are the guys weirded out?
Alright, Cortez, where are you? I think he's up here. Is he here? He's not Cortez. You lied to me. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that. Look, for Shepard, this isn't bad. That was not bad for Shepard. To be honest, that was actually pretty good for Shepard. Now, I know I think there's a fast travel thing, but it's right here, and the elevator's right there. But you can return to the Normandy with this, so. All right, Cortez, you lied to me about the drinks. I'm back on the ship now. Now, what am I doing? I'm going to review this real quick. I have Cerberus Attack, which is on Tachanka. I have that, which is on Tachanka. I have that, which is on Tachanka. DLC, I have to find these somewhere. DLC, no, it's not DLC. I have to find them in the Krogan DMZ. That I got to find somewhere. That I got to find somewhere. Also find, and then DLC. Okay. I'm going to go to all the systems that I haven't been to yet. There might be one or two. Maybe. And then I will move on with the main missions with Tachanka. Okay. Now, this says nothing. But I think that's just because nothing's there. I'll double check. You know, my memory being terrible, I don't remember where I was last stream. It's going to be worse tomorrow. I'm playing Pokemon Emerald tomorrow. I haven't played it in like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not going to remember what areas I've actually caught stuff. I'm going to have to remember. Oh, I'll figure it out. I think I reached an area that had 3 offshoots. It was like left, top, and right. I think I caught something in every area. Well, I think I tried at least. I might have failed. All right, 100%. 100%. That's fine. 100%. 100%. 100%. I'll double check this, but I think it's fine. Well, they gotta bully him about something. Shepard's like perfect. He's like the perfect soldier. He's awesome at talking to people. It's just, he needs something bad, and it's gonna be dancing. Good. Good. I think everything's good. Yeah. All right. It's time for Tachanka, where I need to cure the genophage. I need to extract the Turian survivors, investigate Cerberus, and I think something else. It's too late. I can't romance Miranda. But hello, Estella. Leon. How was your night? And yeah, it's a little too late for the romancing. I picked my canon romance. Although, I have never romanced Miranda, I will have to do that at some point. At some point. Alright. Now, before I do that mission, I'm going to look around. I don't know. I think all the, I think all the romance possibilities in Mass Effect 2 are interesting. It's weird though. Like the male Shepard has human, or Quarian, while female Shepard has human, Turian, and Drell. If you want to like have a more diverse experience, the fem Shep kind of has a better option.
I found something.
Well, like Jack is a very deep character, but Miranda is also kind of. They all are. Although, to be fair, FemShep got stuck with Jacob, so they were like, I think even the makers of the game were like, we stuck her with Jacob. let's give her like 2 cool aliens to romance. Rothla. Once Rothla was a large ice dwarf with the statistics listed below. In the waning years of the Krogan rebellions, it was shattered into a field of debris by what is assumed to have been the test of an exotic weapon system. In the wake of the event, the planetoid was reduced to a relatively contained field of thousands of tiny moonlets, rotating around one another, colliding and ricocheting. The method used to destroy the planetoid has never been deduced. The Krogan clan who performed the experiment apparently all died in the event. Ships that have traveled to the edge of the event's light cone observed a moment of extreme gravitational lensing around Rothla immediately before its breakup, but no other clues. A popular extranet meme put forward by Asari author Dulce Orthesa insists that the Turians are covering up the existence of a Krogan superbiotic breed that was genetically engineered within Rothla. The CDEM enforces quarantine around the Rothla field, citing cases of amateur investigators whose ships come to grief in the debris field. So there's a chance that there is a superbiotic Krogan breed. Cool. And Shadow. Oh, there they are. I found it. Well, no, I don't. I don't think either. That's the team I have to turn in with Barlavan. Could be both. I don't know. Maybe he was just like, find them and they're yours. I don't have to come back to him. I don't think. I just have them now. Fuel. All right. Kellum. A tectonically inert rock with an atmosphere of krypton, xenon, and argon. There are a few valuable loads of light metals scattered across its surface, but these are difficult to find. Most were mined out in the years leading up to the Krogan rebellions. Door. What a name. A conventional methane ammonia ice giant. It is the main fueling port in the Dranax cluster gateway system. Hildia Station, the headquarters for patrol ships of the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, or CDEM, lies at the trailing reach point of Door. The CDEM logs all ships passing through the Krogan demilitarized zone, and has the right to board and search them for contraband at any time for any reason. There are no exceptions. At points over the last 2 centuries, diplomatic incidents have been caused when the patrol frigates boarded an Asari hospital ship, a Batarian diplomatic courier, and privately owned human tramp freighters. These measures are provided for under the terms of the Krogan Armistice. While the Krogan were allowed to retain their government and personal weapons, any attempt to provide starship-mounted weapons to the clan on Tuchanka is punishable by law. Nearly a millennia after the war ended, the official penalty for smuggling prescribed weapons is still death by spacing. Oh boy. They really don't like the Krogan. Poor Krogan. Don't know why I did that. Sazgoth. Sazgoth is a small ice dwarf with an eccentric orbit. During pedigree, portions of its icy surface sublimate into a thin atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon dioxide, which quickly freezes again as it recedes into the outer reaches of the Dranax system. So, boring system. Nothing here but the that one team. That's it. Every system has a purpose in this game, though. This isn't 2. So if there's a system that doesn't have anything in it, something's going to happen eventually.
Signal confirmed.
300 fuel. Not bad, not bad. And that's everything. Tula. Tula's methane ammonia atmosphere traps the blistering heat of Nith, driving dayside temperatures up of over 1,000 degrees. While some loads of useful metals are present, the planet's incredible heat makes mining impractical. And Manton. The Class B blue giant Nith was once the most strategically valuable system within Krogan territory. Though far too hot for habitable planets, Nith emits thousands of times the energy of a main sequence star like Earth's Sol. With help from Solarian uplift teams, the Krogan constructed a chain of solar power collectors stations in orbit around Nith. These vast arrays beamed power to particle accelerators on the surface of Manton, which manufactured anti-proton fuel for warship thrusters. In the Krogan rebellions, the Spectre agents managed to get a virus into the computers of the solar power array. Every 5th array suddenly applied braking thrusters. The arrays behind them piled up and all were reduced to wreckage. This has since dispersed into a relatively stable ring system. The Krogan never had the resources to rebuild the solar arrays, depriving them of their fleet's main fuel supply for the remainder of the war. The particle accelerators still exist on Manton, but have not been used in thousands of years. Like I said, they really did a number on the Krogan. Now let's destroy their infrastructure. Let's give them no weapons. Let's leave their planet a bombed out mess. Oh, and by the way, let's also make them, like 999 out of 1,000 births are just dead. Not non-existent, just dead. Okay, I think I'm good. Did I read the stuff in this system? I don't... God, I think my memory's getting worse. Durac, a small heat-blasted rock lost in the blinding glare of the star wow. Sorry, my brain has to reboot for a second. Arlac. It occasionally traps a trace atmosphere of gas blown in on Arlac's solar wind, which inevitably blows the gases back out again. The planetoid has a few valuable loads of heavy metals, which were sporadically mined by the Krogan at the height of their power. In the closing years of the rebellions, the 5 clans working the planetoid fell to fighting over a particularly rich deposit of uridium. All 5 clan warlords agreed to a crush, a meeting at a neutral location, to negotiate a truce. Unfortunately, all 5 arrived planning to betray their fellows. God. While the leaders and their seconds met, all their bases were destroyed by simultaneous hypervelocity cannon strikes. Left with only the food, water, and air in their hard suits, and with no way to call for rescue, the warlords apparently fought each other to the death. The survivors of the 5 Durac clans on Tuchanka still argue about which clan's warlord was the last one standing. Cannon. One of Cannon's hemispheres contains an impact crater 700 kilometers in diameter. Dubbed the Renkat Basin, it was mined for light metals in the interbellum between the Rachni War and Krogan rebellions. Any obvious resource concentrations have long since been stripped. Kruben. A tidally locked Venusian hothouse, its surface perpetually obscured by clouds of sulfur and carbon dioxides. The first group of Krogan brought into orbit by the Solarian Uplift teams requested a trip to Kruben. The Solarians at first thought the Krogan were confused about the nature of Kruben's environment. The planet is named for a Krogan mythological paradise in which honorable warriors feast on the internal organs of their enemies. Oh, nice. In fact, Krogan astronomers had correctly deduced the nature of Kruben in the years before the global Holocaust. In the 2 millennia since, Kruben had come to be thought of as an ideal test of one's toughness. Every year, a few Krogan attempted to land on Kruben and exit their ships naked in an attempt to prove their Kroganhood. The planet's surface is littered with the crushed, corroded remains of their ships. Only one, Shoth Norda, is known to have returned from the surface alive, albeit with most of his bones crushed and all 4 of his lungs damaged by sulfuric acid. Well, gas. Norda recovered from his trial, to the adulation of his people. Until he died in 1943, he could lie with any fertile female he wished. That's all you have to do to be able to lie with any fertile female. Ruum, the smaller of Arlac. Why do I not? Okay, I literally hear it say in the game Arlac Company. Arlac, hydrogen helium gas giants, maintains a small helium-3 recovery infrastructure. Although the depth of Rome's gravity well make it inefficient to explore, visitors to Arlac system often top off their fuel tanks. God, I'm just butchering all this. At Ruum stations, the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission maintains a token garrison to monitor any potential sale of fuel to known subversives and terrorists. You mean Batarians? What's the difference? And where's that last planet? There it is. Vol, a hydrogen helium gas giant named for an ancient Krogan deity that stood watch for enemies of his pantheon. The gas giant's moons are named after some of Vol's myriad eyes and ears. The only reason to visit the Vol system is scientific curiosity, which the Krogan lack. Look, there are some Krogan scientists. There has to be. I think. And Tuchanka. Scarred by bombardment, craters, radioactive rubble, choking ash, salt flats, and alkaline seas, Tuchanka can barely support life. Thousands of years ago, life grew in fierce abundance under the F-star Arlak, a Rake clan word meaning Eye of Wrath. Tree analogs grew in thick jungles, the roots growing out of shallow, silty seas. Life fed upon life in an evolutionary crucible. This world died in a nuclear firestorm after the Krogan split the atom. A little ice age of nuclear winter killed off much of the remaining plant life. In recent centuries, many Krogan have returned to their homeworld. The reduced albedo has caused global temperatures to rise. In order to maintain livable temperatures, a vast shroud was assembled at the L1 Lagrange point. It is maintained by the Council Demilitarization Enforcement Mission, which is based on orbiting battle stations. CDEM Advisory. Visitors to Tachanka land at their own risk. The CDEM will not attempt to extract citizens threatened by clan warfare. Travel Advisory. The ecology of Tachanka is deadly. Nearly every native species engages in some predatory behavior. Even the remaining vegetation is carnivorous. Travel beyond guarded areas is strongly discouraged. Alright, I'm gonna do the N7 mission first. This is also one of my favorite maps for multiplayer. And if we're going to Tachanka, we need some meat. Well, I'm gonna bring Edie because it's not the environment's not gonna bother her. But now, bring Javik. Yeah, I'm bringing Javik.